Hello, please don't go away. This is a Hohner HW300 review, and my name is, if you can see me, Richard. My website is Shoshin Guitarist, Shoshin Guitarist.com. And today we'll be talking about a Hohner HW300. But before I begin, I want to do something I didn't do in my last video. I wanted to show you my beautiful, wonderful wife, who's allowed me to fix up this 10 by 20 foot room and own more guitars and amps than I should possibly own in retirement. So thank you so much, Sina Beth. So this is in the video. So be kind to your husbands and wives and partners and boyfriends and girlfriends. So today we're going to talk about the Harmony HW300. There it is. Now, when my wife first saw this guitar, which is a HW300G TB, transparent blue, she said, "That's a pretty blue. It's a very subtle blue." My wife likes blue. So we'll go into more on this in just a minute. Just a couple of things about how it got here. This guitar, I can hold it while I'm doing this. This guitar got here by way of Pennsylvania. We went to Gettysburg a couple of months ago, and I really wanted to get a Pennsylvania guitar from around Gettysburg. But as it turns out, sure enough, one bubbled up to the surface. Why did I buy an HW300? Kind of because I own an HW200. I own an HW400. I like Hohners. And it came up for sale. It was only $50 plus shipping. I wasn't looking for the cheapest Hohner that was on the internet. What I was looking for was the best Hohner I could, money, value for dollar. And this particular seller on eBay in Pennsylvania said this guitar was in excellent condition. He said that it came with a case, which you will not see. The case is wonderful. It's a Hohner padded case that fits this and my other Hohners. And when it arrived 3 days ago on a Monday, it arrived 20 degrees in sub-zero Chicago cold. So the guitar was wrapped or put into a case that was put into a box. It was fully wrapped. You wish that your $200 guitars, used guitars, were wrapped this way. So if you send me a comment, I'll tell you who that seller is on eBay. He was wonderful, from Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania. So let's talk about this. Also, thanks to FedEx for doing this so well. The color is really nice. And let's see, heaven forbid, this is how I check out guitars now. I bought when my HW200 came from Florida, it had a broken bout. So as you can see, this one does not have a broken bout with a gash of 1 inch that goes 10 inches across that a hardware store would repair. So that was a good thing. That came just fine. And when it came, I checked the neck. So we'll check the neck again. Hasn't changed in a day or two. Why am I doing this video a second time when I had another video that worked? Well, the other video was 28 minutes long, and it was 15 minutes of me tuning the guitar. So you don't want to see that. So the neck is straight. What else would you check on a guitar? I think checking the truss rod is always a good thing. I have an Allen wrench. Realize that there are different Allen wrenches for different guitars and different sizes. So the truss rod hole is here, and it still works. So it's not stripped or anything. So I'm encouraged. So that's good. So what else do we do for checking a guitar when we find it somewhere in a used store? You can't check it online. One of the reasons why I bought this guitar also is that the owner put a pick here, and I could actually see the action. So, but for this, I used a Fritz ruler. Perhaps you'll get one too. I think they were about $10 on the internet with a few other things. But a Fritz ruler is not copyrighted, and what it does is, if you can see it, look it up on Amazon or somewhere else. It actually allows you to measure the action on acoustics and electrics and electric basses. So I'll do what I did the other day. I will look at the 12th fret, and I was amazed to find that the action on this is really low on the low E. It's wonderfully low action. And then on the high E, it was equally low. What I said in the original video is that this guitar as an acoustic, has the lowest action that I've ever seen of my 5.6 acoustics. You know, very comparable to electrics, but they're a different breed of cat. What else can we say? You know, when I was playing this, and you'll hear it shortly, and I believe it is tuned up. I'll have to double check. I kept playing this and playing this day 2, which was yesterday, and I came to realize that the strings are old. And the person who sold it to me, I asked him when he was shipping it, are the strings new? And he said, no, we didn't think we needed to replace them. Was it set up? He said no, which is all reasonable because it's just a $50 guitar. Now, by contrast, I'm going to show you my $10 Sawbuck, which was my HW300. It's not a demo on it, but I played on this thing for a year with bad strings that were as old as the hills. And then I had a local guitar guy, Tom is his name, put new strings on it, and my goodness, does it sing. And we'll just do this briefly. So when I was reviewing this, in the long review you will never see, I came to realize that the strings were old on this. And you know what? Me with new strings, life is too short for playing a guitar that has bad strings. Life is too short for it. What's the saying? Life is too short for drinking bad wine. Similarly, you don't want to do that. So what I want to do is play this a little bit, play it with my riffs, and I have my note stand here. I will put my wife's picture down. Hope she doesn't mind it as I clip the guitar. And I will turn it briefly. Hopefully you can still see me. It would be a good idea to tune this. It is tuned. I'm just verifying that it's tuned. So this will not take 15 minutes like I did on the other one. Just tuning. I think they call this relative tuning. It's good enough for me. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. So let's just play a few things. This is how I normally wake up with a guitar when I play my morning riffs. So please bear with me. When I wake up with a guitar, it kind of goes like this. And I might do something like this. Then after a while, I'll start getting into something that I really like. And I do hope you can see me, as long as you can see the guitar. That's all that matters. By the way, I use a leather mat, so the guitar does not slip. Normally for a dreadnought, I'd be using a taller chair. This looks like I'm holding it flat, not quite. But a taller chair, I can hold it better. And I always use the leather padding on it. So let's play a little Plastic Jesus, which is a pretty easy song to sing. Well, I won't sing it right off, but let's just see how this sounds. It just takes 3 chords. Here goes. Plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. my troubles and tribulations, and my travels across the nation. With my plastic Jesus, I'll go far. So, something I forgot to mention is that when the guitar came, again, this is a 20-year-old guitar that I don't think was used a whole lot. The frets here are a little sharp, not by much. I think what happened is that, it got stored and, it was still probably in its bag for a long time. And humidity got to it, and, I can file them down, not a big deal. But I wanted to give you a sense on sound. That's a thumb strum. This is a fingernail strum. This is a pick strum. And this is something I've learned recently, that you can strum in different parts of the guitar and get a different sound. Again, this is a sound hole strum. And then up here, this is up the fretboard. And this is really a lot of fun. This is strumming by the bridge. So I like it. I like this guitar, and it will go along with my HW300, my HW400. Will go right in the middle. Maybe one day I'll have something where I play all three of them a little bit. This has a laminate top. Now, if you want to go and read more about it, Jake Wildwood, who is, I think, pretty much a famous luthier from Vermont, just look up Jake Wildwood. Jake thinks that this is pretty much an average guitar, but he plays it so well. And so, Jake, I respect his opinion. Jake, I respect you. But I got it anyway. There's a number of people that they like it. They like the sound. So it is not a solid top. It is not a poor man's Martin D15, as I wrote on a blog. But, that laminate mahogany has a different sound, and I'm trying to get that mellow sound out of it. And I think that a new set of strings that are a bit lighter may do the trick. I think what I'm really looking for is that you can hear this. The second string, A, has its own deepness. I can get this to go deeper. So let's say goodbye to this guitar. This is how I say goodbye to my guitars. I hope this was shorter, more efficient than 28 minutes. I'll put it away nicely over here. And just say thank you for visiting. My name is Richard, and this guitar is from Pennsylvania. I think I will call it Lehigh, because it came from the Lehigh Valley of Pennsylvania. Nice name for it, pretty blue, dark blue guitar. My website is Shoshin Guitarist, Shoshin, guitarist.com. Shoshin is a Japanese word that means beginner's mind. And I'm an advanced beginner of 2 years. Also, I played bass for 1 year. I love them all. Trying to get better at all this. Thank you so much for visiting. Have a great day. And the HW300 is worth a look. Thank you.